Welcome to my 30 minutes after work flow class. Well, we start today by just warming up the body. Just stand hip width apart, just walk a little bit. Bend your knees, bend your shoulders, elbows, round your shoulders. Just warm up. Take a couple of deep breaths. Then you stand still, you take your hands on your shoulders, you inhale, lift up your elbows, exhale, come down. And make sure when you do that, that you bend your knees. Inhale, come up, exhale, back and down. So let this be really a flowing movement, nothing is overlocked, no knees, no elbows, no shoulders. You can flex your head, your neck, and arch your neck at the same time. Just try to be soft. And next time we do that, we want to raise our heels. Exhale, come down. Inhale on your toes. And just keep it flowing. 2 more times. And then you shake it out. Just alternately back and forth. Make sure you swing with your knees. Even here you can lift your heels a little bit. It's more like you're having like these sponges under your feet. So you can really swing up and down with your heels and your arms. And don't control your arms. You initiate the movement and then you just let the arms hang and swing. And maybe they want to swing around one time and then you switch sides. Just make sure you take deep breaths and then you come back to center. Interflate your fingers, push your palms towards me and up. Just relax your shoulders, put them down and your elbows. And we just bend to the side. Which one doesn't really matter. Make sure your hip is above your feet. You don't swing out to the side. Inhale and exhale to the side. The more we work with mobility, so we want to exhale when we go in a rotation and a side bend. We want to inhale when we go back. 1 more time each side. You can shake your head. You can try to push your palms to the side, like up again. And last time, push. Make sure your both feet are firmly pressed into the floor and come back to center. Next time we go to the side, we bend our knees, we round all the way in front of our legs. Look back between your legs. Inhale, roll up vertebra by vertebra, straighten your arms above your head and to the side, bend your legs, round. With this exercise we can really stretch this large back muscle which connects the hip or the pelvis with the arm. I can feel strong pull, always tense there, so it's a really nice exercise to warm up. And you just stay down here. I usually take my hands on the inside of my elbows and then I just swing up and down with my upper body over my foot, left and right, from side to side. Relax your head, relax your jaw, and then to the center. Inhale, roll up all the way. You can straighten up your arms above your head, reach for the stars. Just really make a grip with your fingers or like a claw and really try to get the stars, or you want to get the apples on the tree. You can really turn your hand to the side and back, like really side bend your upper body. And if you do that properly and you really activate the muscles in your arm, you get really tired quick. So this is a perfect exercise after or in between the office. You can do it sitting. Long hours of sitting, car drive, and one last time each side, and then you roll down, exhale, swing over the left, make sure your hip is moving to the opposite side, to the other side, 1 more time each side, Just a gentle warm up, stretch the back of the legs, the back. You inhale, intertwine your fingers, put them up. And when you exhale, you push your hip forward, squeeze your buttocks, lean a little bit back, shake your head so you're not too tense. And then come down. Utkatasana, chair pose. So here you bend your knees, you think of gliding down with your back on a wall. You can just make like a little swingy movement. Just a springy movement, you know, just still warming up the ankles, the knees, the hips, everything is loose. Yeah? We have no tense structures. Just relax your hands and your shoulders. And from here, if you want, you can straighten up your arms and sit and hold. Take long deep breath into the belly first, then you inhale into your chest. Exhale from your chest. Exhale on the lower lungs, so your navel get pulled in. When inhale, you release your navel. Couple of more breaths. If this is too heavy for your arms, you can just bend your elbows 90 degrees, palms facing, hug your shoulders back and in. And just swing a little bit deeper now. Moving up and down. Breathe. From here we do swinging movements with the arms. So one arm to the front, one arm back. Still bending your knees. Go a little bit deeper now. Inhale and exhale. Everything is loose. Try to lift up your chest so you're not leaning towards too much in front of your feet. Keep on swinging and stand still, 2-3 breaths. If you want, you can lift your toes, find stability, and then exhale a bit deeper. From here, we take the palms together and we bend over one side. So the elbows touches the outside of the knee or the thigh. If you have difficulties twisting, you back off a little bit and then you just rotate. You can hold one hand on the outside and you push in, push out with the knee. The other arm can come up. Or if you feel really stiff in your shoulders, or like me, you have forward rotated shoulders, you take one hand on your sacrum and you lift up the shoulders, much more easy. Yeah? Then you look down, make sure the knees are parallel. My one word. Sitting bones back, lift your chest, exhale a little bit deeper. 2 more breaths. Oh, and I know the thighs are burning now. You do 3 arm circles. Inhale halfway, exhale the other way. And really be a bit playful. You can turn your hand, you can bend your elbow. And the next time you come up, you straighten your arms, shake out your legs. And hands together, sit down again. Bit of a springy movement. Do we have one more side? And then you stay at the deepest position. You can lift up your arms, strengthening your thighs. Breathe deeply. And from here we take the hands in front of our chest. Twist over to the other side. Keep your hip really steady in between your feet. You can look down if you want. Then you can look to the side. You can back off with your upper body. And here you want to breathe deeply into your stomach. Now, before maybe having dinner, it's a good idea to massage the organs. Really puff up your belly. And when you exhale, pull the navel back. 2 more breaths. From here we do 3-4 arm circles. Inhale halfway up, exhale halfway down. And the head can rotate with the arm. And then the next time you come up, inhale, you can just walk a little bit. Lift your heels, lift your feet, and then you can make it more like a springy movement. 2 times each side, and then maybe both sides. And then from this springy movement, with straight legs, my heels are on top of above my mat. I turn my heels to the right, still shaking to the left, to try to reach different muscle areas in the back fascia line. From here, center yourself, come to the front of your mat. We're doing sun salutations, like a dynamic sequence. You just always make sure you bend your knees a little bit. Close your eyes for a moment, breathe. From here you inhale, take your arms up, and exhale, roll down vertebra by vertebra. Shake your head down here. Inhale, come halfway up. I usually massage my legs on the front. When I exhale, I massage the back side of my leg. Then I come down with the right leg and knee. I inhale, I come up. I can turn my palms towards me so I can really open up my shoulders. I can bend my elbows. And I just swing a little bit to the front. And while I do that, I turn my front foot out to the side, and then back to the center, and then to my other leg, to the inside. And then I stay here. I stretch up, I do 3 arm circles. Make a big movement. One last time, hold up, lean back, and exhale, come down with your hands, come into plank pose or plank on your knees. Make sure you're not standing on all fours and not in the banana position either. That's not really good for your back. Squeeze your shoulders together, suck your navel up, release your head. When you exhale, make a small push-up. Inhale, baby cobra. You press the top of your feet and you press your hip into the floor, which helps you really to lift up your spine. Shake your head. Exhale, come down. One more time. We move our hands. I usually make hands like I'm grabbing 2 apples. I keep my elbows bent and nice relax. I inhale when I come up and I exhale when I come down. So we side bend a little bit. You can look a little bit over your right shoulder, left shoulder. And we do it on the other side as well. Keep it nice, flowy. Breathe. And we end up in the center, hands under your shoulders, elbows in. You lift up and come back to child's pose, or you can come back to downward facing dog. Move the dog, walk it, and then you stand still. Breathe. When you're in child's pose, you come up on all fours in dog position now. Then we lift up the right leg and we come to the front. So we do the other side, knee down. We inhale, stay steady, we push the hip towards the front foot. I turn out my right foot. And then I turn it to the front and then to the other side. My body is following naturally to the side, to the front, to the side. Yeah? And then you stay here. Arch your spine, reach for the stars, and then 3 arm circles. And next time, hands come down, take your back foot to the front of the mat, look back. Again, I put my hands on the inside of my elbows, and I move over from foot to foot. Relax your head, breathe. From here you stay in the center, roll up vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, come down. Now we come back with the left leg. Inhale, exhale, back. If you want, you can keep the back leg straight now, or you put the knee down. Make sure you stand steady. Inhale, come up. And from here, we twist towards the front leg, open up your arms, we do the springy movement again, you release the back leg, you straighten, push up your heel. The same, you straighten your arms and then you relax. Do a slight rotation in your arms, Breathe. Inhale when you stretch. Exhale when you come back to center. Can be quite challenging for balance. Stay here. Reach one hand back, one hand to the front edge of the ceiling. And then you move. Swing your arms. Again, the springy movement with your heel and your hip. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, come down into plank pose or plank on your knees. Make sure you push your heel back, suck your navel in. Then you can just lower your knees, lower your upper body. A little bit of baby cobra again. Let it be dynamic. Inhale when you come up, exhale when you come down. Or you maybe want to change breathing. Be a bit playful tonight. And last time, come back to center. Elbows in, push yourself up. Back into dog pose. Walk the dog. You can move the heels to one side and lean into that side. Look under the same side armpit. You switch side. Try to straighten your arms. Come back to center. Left leg up. And then you swing it behind the front hand. From here, make sure you stand steady before you come up. We do the same thing on the other side. So you rotate to the front leg. If you feel your shoulders a bit stiff, you can just bend your elbows. And again, I have to shorten my stand. Now, sometimes you have to shorten the stance while you're ready in the position. Breathe with the swinging movement. Couple of more breaths here. And then you stay still. Try to, don't lock your back knee. Lift your arms, but lower your shoulders. Rotate, look to the back hand's thumb. And then we swing the arms. Look towards me. You see, when I swing my arms, my back heel is also swinging. I really want to work with the fascia around the hip joints and the Achilles tendon, the back of the foot. It's really good to do springy, swingy. And exhale, come down. Take the back foot to the front. Shake your legs a little bit. Shake your head. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, come down. All the way up. Lean a little bit back. And one last time. Now when we take the leg back, we want to put the knee into the mat. Right foot goes back. My knees get in. Make sure you have around 90-degree angle in your legs. Lift up. From here I lower my hand where I have my leg back. And I do like a little bit of a camel pose here. I turn my front hand back and I lift up my arm. I take down my back hand. I can grab my buttocks and I push it towards the front knee. And I lift up. That's the first step. If you're really flexible today, maybe you can grab your heel. Inhale, lift up, open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades. One more breath, and you come back to the front. Just really lean your chest onto your thigh. Then you push back your buttocks, you straighten the front leg, lift up your heel here, your toes, I mean. You can just still do the springy movement, so you really release the fascia by the sitting bone. You can turn out your front foot and in. We do 2 more times. Inhale, come, lean up. One hand goes back, either on the buttocks or on the heel. Exhale, hands down, lean back, straighten front leg. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And then take your hands on the outside of the front foot, come back, plank or plank on knee, pull your navel, and then you can spring a little bit back into your heels. Stay steady, down, a little cobra. We can do the cobra now, rotating the palms up, the fingers pull back, lift with your muscles of the back, push your hip down, lift a little bit more, exhale, come down, other side. Downward facing dog. If you want to walk a little bit, you can do that, or you stand still. Right leg back and up, swing it behind the front hand. Lower the knee. From here again. So the left hand gets down, the right hand comes up. Turn the upper palm down. Squeeze the apple bum now. You really stiffen up, contract your left buttocks. Lean a bit into the front knee. Continue to breathe. And then you exhale, come down, stay here for a moment. Then you lean back straight in the front leg. My hands also come back to support my weight. Put the front toes up, flex your foot, and you can do the springy movement again. Turn out your foot, turn it in, so you really want to work on the fascia here by the sitting bones and the Achilles tendon. 2 more times. Inhale. Oh, your arms can circle quite some time if you want to. And exhale, lean back, straighten front leg. 1 more time. So last time you do that a bit faster, but then you really try to sit on the back heel now. Yeah, come to the front. And lie on your belly. Make a pillow with both hands. 1 chin on it, and just swing the hip from side to side. Move it a little bit. Shake out the tension in the lower back. From here we do some kind of cobra bow pose variations, back bends. So I push down my sacrum, the front of my pelvis. Yeah? Then I inhale, I lift my arms and my legs, I open up like an X, like the letter X, and then I lift them up and exhale, come down. Inhale again, I point my toes, I stretch my fingers, and when I come down, I bend. 2 more times, inhale and exhale. 1 more time. From here you want to stay, maybe you can grab your ankles, maybe one little toe, the other one. Keep your knees hip width apart, and you push your feet back into your hands, you lift up, you shine, you breathe, give you a little smile. And then you release down, hand on hand, the other chin on it. Shake out your hip, your lower back. And from here, just as little movement as possible. We just turn around. We rotate. So I take my right foot on my left knee, and then I twist my knees to the left. Just make sure you're not lifting the right elbow, the right shoulder now. So to avoid this, you can push your elbows into the mat, lift your chest, rotate your upper body to the right, to the opposite side. From here you can just relax your arms to the side. You can hold the outside of the leg with one hand. Try not to force the rotation. You can even take both hands and take the edge of your pelvis and push it down towards your feet to really stretch the right side of the lower back. And then you can gently help with the hand to open up the rib cage. Breathe. We'll see it another time a bit better. Take 2 more relaxing breaths. Deep breath into your belly. Sometimes you can hear that noise from your belly, this bubbly noise, which is really good because that means that the nervous system can relax. Inhale, come back to center. If you want, you can take your knees into your chest. Again, always a little bit of a swingy movement. And then you lower your right foot, take your left foot on your right knee, change side, just slowly guide your knee to the side. You see my left shoulder will come up, if you can see me. I push my elbows in, I lift, rotate to the other side, so I can really lower my shoulder. It's a really nice twist. If you feel very stiff there, then you might have a lesion or blockage in your spine. You might be very tense in your organs, so you can't really rotate. Then you need to go to a therapist to help you with the problem. And again, let me show you. Take the opposite hand here. So I'm lying, my knees are pointing to the right. I take my right hand and I guide my ribs up when I inhale and I release. Inhale, lift up. Massage the ribs, the muscles in between the ribs. Then I can take my hand, both hands, and I push the bony part of my hip or my pelvis down. Take it, do 2-3 deep breaths. And then I guide my hip into rotation a bit more. I can lift my left shoulder, that's fine. Go a bit deeper. And then I inhale. Come back to center. We can just shake our legs. We lift up the soles of the feet and the fingers and hands up, and you just shake it out a little bit. And then you can cross your lower legs and you take your knees towards your chest. Flatten the spine. One last time. And then just lie for the last 2-3 minutes in relaxation pose, Shavasana. I will guide you through it. Let your feet fall out to the side. Just breathe naturally. Open your mouth, relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders, lower your shoulders towards your hip and into the mat. Next time you exhale, you relax the whole pelvis. Make sure you relax your buttocks, the right and the left, your legs, your feet, your toes. And relax your arms, your elbows, hands and fingers. Take your attention towards your breath. Don't manipulate it, just observe how your breathing is right now. Do you breathe into your belly or do you breathe more into your chest? Or maybe you breathe into both. Maybe you could feel quite some blood circulation in your head or upper body or the whole body. And just now, keep your eyes closed. Inhale through your nose, deeply into your belly, and exhale through your mouth. Let the air flow gently out. You inhale again through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. One more time, do it by yourself, and try to really release all the back body into the mat. It's like you sink any further into the mat. And when you're ready, in your own pace, slowly, slowly open your eyes, wiggle your toes, move your fingers. If you want, you can just lie on the side or hug your knees into your chest. And from there, you come on the side. And when you inhale, you push yourself up with one hand into sitting, like a meditation pose, gently cross-legged. We inhale together, we open up the arms to the side and up, palms together, and then we exhale, lower our hands in front of our chest, lower your head a little bit, and I really thank you for joining me now. Enjoy the rest of the evening. If you have any questions, you can always post it under the video, I will save it. Namaste.